To me, the story in the Niger Delta is about the social injustice. That aspect of it really grabbed my heart. The subject is so important, it's so ripe. It's so connected to what is going on today with rising oil prices, our dependence on oil, the fact that America takes 20% of Nigerian oil. They're all very compelling reasons why we should care. The local people there feel that if you're an outsider, you must work for the oil companies. They see you as people who are coming to take something from them. In these very poor villages, they would say, "Oh, another one of you? Your kind came here 10 years ago to tell me that they wanted to tell my story to the world, and look, I'm still living in a mud hut with no electricity and no running water. You guys come and go, and nothing in my life changes." I firmly believe that to do this work, you have to be very clear inside of yourself why you're doing it. What is the purpose? What's the intention? What's the motivation? And when you're at peace with those things, you can overcome the obstacles that invariably you meet. We'd be stuck in traffic, which invariably happens when you're especially in Port Harcourt, the main city in the Niger Delta. Traffic's absolutely horrible, the roads are terrible. And there was one time where there was this beat up old van and a bunch of the guys were outside it, pushing it because they couldn't get it to start. So I jumped out of our SUV and I got out there and I started to push. And everybody looks at me like, "What are you doing?" And they're startled. And then I get back in the car and my fixer says to me, "Wow, you really taught me a lesson there. I've never seen a foreigner get out and help any local person." So, to me, those are those little beautiful moments where I wasn't doing it to gain anything. It was just that was my reaction when I see someone who needs help. And if I'm in a position to help, and this is a simple gesture, it's nothing dramatic, but it's those sort of things where you start to, you peel the layers away from what on the outside looks like dreadful, violent, dangerous, foreboding situation. But then you realize that most of the people there are decent people and, they, not to sound cliche, but, they're looking for the same things we're all looking for, and it's these simple gestures that humanize you and that humanize them.